foods is I have people come on my show and teach me foods, but I like to go to people's homes and teach them. So just recently I've been able to go to different states and go and teach other generations. So I might have grandkids, kids, and adults and grandparents in the house, and I teach them how to prepare their meals. So that's something that I really enjoy doing. Or if you have like a girls' night or a family event, and you need somebody to cook you a 10-course meal or something like that, or even just a 3-course meal, we can make it simple. I go into people's houses and I prepare the food, and we serve it, and we really enjoy it. So that's something that Fabulous Foods has been really having a great time doing as well. All right, so this has been cooking really nice. Does anybody have any questions so far? Yes?
Can you use tea with it like it already is?
Say it again? Tea? I'm sorry, I cannot hear you. H-I-N-G? Yeah, cumin?
No.
I don't know if I've heard of it, or I don't hear you right. If you like the taste and smell, I'm sure you can add it, definitely. Just a little bit? Nice. Perfect. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and add sauteed spinach too that I've added. Does anybody know what main vitamins is in spinach? So how about vitamin K, right? So vitamin K is in spinach, so in case you're on a blood thinner or something like that, that's something you might have to be mindful of. But I always try to tell people, even if you are on a blood thinner, that you should be able to try small portions of it to keep something added into your diet, because we don't want to eliminate as much as possible. So I like the colors coming together, and that's why I chose spinach and pumpkin, because you have your orange and you have your green, and together they just look very nice. So going into our new year, can anyone think of how they like to change this year? So something I like to think about for going into the new year is just my portion size, right? So I always like to remind people that is very important. You can keep your diet the way it is. Sometimes you're just still always on the run, but it's just how much you're eating, right? So if instead we have like a whole cup of goldfish, maybe if this year we can just do a half a cup of goldfish, right? Or like I tell everybody, if you can just taking a small 1/4 cup less of what you already have, that's a good start, right? And it's even for my friends who enjoy wine or alcohol, right? It's one of the things that they ask me too is, Victoria, how can I just like, you know, keep drinking but also want to eat too, right? And you might be changing the food that you're eating, but maybe not as much alcohol. So I always say if you just have a 1/4 cup left, and if you keep just a little bit left in your wine glass, that's okay too. Okay. So this has come together quite nicely and quite quick. So again, on the stove top, on the pumpkin cooked for about 10 minutes, and the spinach I let saute, again 8 minutes, and the beans about 10 minutes on the stove prior. So that's why it's cooking really quick today and really nicely. So I'm mixing this all together really good. Does anybody have any questions? Okay. Now, if you have a lid and you let it all concentrate together and cook, and the flavors really get more drawn into the beans and they'll taste better. And this way, when it's stewing right now, as like a quick demo, you might not feel that intense flavor in the beans as you might enjoy if you cook it all together at once, okay? So when you're cooking this at home, you can put the lid on top and let it cook for 10 minutes and then scoop it and enjoy it, okay? So this is just something quick, but remember, you can also freeze this. Does anybody ever make a big dish and then freeze freeze it. Yeah. So I try to encourage people to do that too. You can get your freezer glassware and you can put it in the freezer and have it ready to go for the week or in the fridge. Okay. Alright. Now this looks good to go. Let me give it a taste first.